RuneScape, a game where players carefully plan out their entire journey through Gielinor. It's very important that you think ahead, plan for the future. The last thing you want to do is just start trading some random skill. So let's start training a random skill. Hello, this is a skill a day, or Assad for short. Instead of doing what makes sense, this dummy trains whatever the wheel tells him to do on that day. Let's spin the wheel to see what I rolled today. Hey, let's go! We finally roll combat! And not just any, we roll attack. That's one of the best ones we could have gotten. That's awesome! I can't wait to see how much we get done today. We will get our HP up, we can start some combat related quests, we get to collect bones for our prayer. So let's start training some attack. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Of course we go straight to the Waterfall quest. We complete the first few steps without trouble. But then tragedy strikes because we get hit by this message. Ah, yeah, that's right. We cannot enter this place with items. I guess I can just drop everything on the ground. It should be safe since we are only in there for like 20 to 30 seconds. Wait, what just happened? Oh crap, I cannot drop the chronicle, so when I shift clicked it, it just teleported me away. Oh, and all of my gold is already on the ground. I need to get back as quickly as possible. Ah crap, too late, it already despawned. Either that or someone just walked and saw 150k on the ground. I guess that would be their lucky day. Man, this gotta be the dumbest way to lose your gold. I literally dropped it on the ground and then teleported away. Anyway, let's deal later with that and let's first try and complete the quest. Let's go inside of here with some food. Oh, and of course, we literally get one shot. Right, let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Now for the next step we need the runes, and we lost the runes, and we don't have gold to buy new runes. Man, this is annoying. Alright, I guess I can quickly go into the security stronghold to grab that free 10k. And that should give us enough money to buy the runes. 6 HP, that should be enough. I want to save my food for the next floor. It was not enough. Well, at least we have 5k. That should be more than enough to buy the runes that we need. There we go. We finished the quest. We have level 30 attack and level 30 strength. Right, that was a nightmare with only 10 HP. We should really train some attack and get our HP up. Sadly, we cannot do the witch house quest, the quest that gives only HP experience, because it is after all an attack day. However, we can train our attack the normal way and then get some passive HP experience on the side. But before we get into that, let's upgrade our gear. First we should get ourselves an adamant scimitar. We can buy it from a shop. Oh wait, buy? We cannot buy anything, we're broke. Let's fix that first real quick. Back to stealing some wines. Now I don't want to waste too much time on a precious attack day, so I'm only gonna get 2 inventories. That should be enough to get us through the day. Now we can buy that adamant scimitar, we also buy an iron kite shield, and we already have our Iron Man armor. Now what is another upgrade we can get? Can we get an amulet of strength? It is an attack day, so enchanting a ruby amulet is not allowed. And it looks like it is only dropped by the giant mole and undead druids. Both of which are way too high level for me. That sucks, but let's go for the next best thing. The Amulet of Accuracy. This is an amulet that we get after completing the Imp Catcher quest. For that we need to kill a bunch of imps and get 4 different colored beads. Let's head to Ardwain. I know there are spawned a bunch of imps around there. Whoa, I didn't know these guys were aggressive. That's crazy, I've run past them at least 10 times for my farming runs.
Yeah, I really need to get my hit points up. But alright, let's get back to Ardwain.
Hey, this is a small upgrade, the first cape of the account. Yeah, this thing does have a few minor defensive stats. Now let's kill some imps. Hey, we already have 2 out of 4. That's going pretty good. But let's not get too excited too quickly, because you always go dry on the last one.
Wait a minute!
Ah crap, I cannot get the amulet because the quest also gives magic XP. Well, that was a giant waste of time. Looks like we are not getting any amulet today. The last minor upgrade we can get today are some gloves and some boots. I'm not gonna lie, this gear is pretty garbage, but let's see if it gets the job done. Now for our food situation. I know we have the snowy nights, but they heal for 15 each, and right now we have 10 HP, so that just doesn't make sense. Also, they are by far our best food for the foreseeable future, so I don't want to waste them. Let's just buy some wine instead. They heal for 9 and they cost only 3 gold. Now for the next question. What do we want to kill today? We need to start with something pretty low level, because otherwise we are just gonna get one shot again. Let's kill some minotaurs. They have one valuable drop for me. Rune essence. I'm gonna need 50 rune essence to complete the quest Priest in Peril. The quest that unlocks Mortania. Oh hey, those things also drop copper ore, that's perfect. Because you might remember I forgot to mine copper ore on our day of mining. It's the only ore we are missing actually. We got a steady supply of multiple ores and we made it all the way up to level 46 mining. Wait, what? Ah, I'm missing copper ore? Oh crap. And I'm recording the bank overview the day after, so I can't go back now and grab some. Well, that's one less thing to worry about. Super convenient. Oh, I was not looking at the screen for a moment. Alright, let's get back. While we walk past Draenor, we might as well start the Vampire Slayer. It is another quest that rewards only attack experience, so we can do it today. Now back to slaying some minotaurs. And there we go! If you include the ones we already have in the bank, we now have 50 rune essence. Before we continue killing today, let's get some strength potions. Strength potions? How the heck are you gonna get those without herb lore? Well, if you saw the last episode, you know. But let me show you. First we're gonna need some red spider eggs. We find them in this cave in the wilderness. Oh, we cannot hop while we are in combat. Maybe I can just kill the spider? Nope, I can't. Okay, at least we got 6. That's enough to make 6 strength potions. If you bring spider eggs and limp words to this guy in Varrock, he can make strength potions for you without needing herb lore. Great, we have 6 strength potions. Before we continue, let's complete Vampire Slayer. It's a really easy quest, we should be able to finish it. There we go. Now the next mob I want to train my attack on is Hill Giants. I want to bank all of the big bones so we can get our prayer up whenever we roll prayer. Also, they drop limp words so we can make even more strength potions. I want to kill them pretty close to a bank, so the first place that came in mind was the Giant's Forge. There are some hill giants right there and there is a bank inside this cave. Oh wait, we cannot get inside. Apparently you need 15 smithing to do that. Where else can we go? Let's go for the Catacombs of Corinth. The bank is a little bit further away, but still not too bad. Alright, let's whack some hill giants.
Okay, let's go.
Great, we made it to 38 attack and 21 HP. I'm gonna go out for lunch, so let me kill some sand crabs in the meantime. Oh wow, I died to sand crabs. Is that even possible? Now, while I was having my lunch, I had another very bad idea. I was still frustrated that our gear is so bad, so I was like, is there not a single upgrade we can get? And I thought, yeah, there is the rune scimitar. But that is dropped by fire giants, a level 86 mob with a max hit of 11. I knew this idea was kinda crazy, but I was like, what is one more death? We already died so much today. So I packed my inventory full of wine and gave it one good try. Yeah, that is what I was expecting. They just hit way too hard. Well, I'm almost out of strength potions, so let's get some more spider eggs. There we go, another inventory full of strength potions. Now let's go back to the hill giants. Okay, we make some really good progress today. But time-wise we are also getting pretty far into today. Now is there anything else I want to do on a precious day of combat? Of course we want to progress in a bunch of quests. But are there any drops we should pick up? Yes, actually there is another big one. We will go back to the mob we already visited. I want to kill even more minotaurs, because I want to prepare for rune crafting. You see, rune crafting is a little bit like the chicken and the egg parable. We need rune essence before we can effectively start training rune crafting. But in order to get rune essence the normal way, by mining it on a rune essence mine on a mining day, we would first need to complete rune mysteries, a quest we can only do on a day of rune crafting. Yeah, future editing aside here. I just realized the quest does not give runecrafting XP, meaning we could have just done this on our day of mining and everything after this. Basically, it was a waste of time. But I did it anyway. In other words, if we rolled runecrafting right now, we would only be able to complete that one quest and then not be able to do anything else for the rest of the day, because we don't have rune essence. My solution to that is to get another 300 rune essence. This should be exactly enough to get us up to level 15. At that point we are able to do the Temple of the Eye, a quest that unlocks the Guardians of the Rift. In that minigame we can continue to train runecrafting without needing to bring our own rune essence. Okay, let's kill a few more minotaurs. Great, we have the 300 rune essence. Now let's do some more quests. Another attack quest we can do is Tree Gnome Village. Oh wow, this guy is pretty strong. Let me get a full inventory of food. Here we are again.
Round 2. Fight.
No way, he's so strong. Luckily I have one more trick up my sleeve. Let's see if I can find a spot to flinch this guy. Ah yeah, there we go. Sweet, another quest completed. Oh wow, and would you look at the defensive stats of that amulet! I should have gotten this sooner! Next we grab all the required materials for the quest that unlocks Herb Lore, Druidic Ritual. For that we need a raw chicken, a raw beef, and some bear meat. Now let's do the combat related part of Priest in Peril. First we kill the dog, and then we kill the fake priest. Perfect, as soon as we roll prayer we can now complete this quest and unlock Mortania. I also want to keep on making progress in the elf quest line. The next quest for that line is Biohazard. So we complete all the combat related steps for that quest. Then we do Merlin's Crystal, a quest where we need to kill this grand and mighty warrior called Sir Mordred, which we successfully do, only to die after it to a low level bat. Hey, I already used all of my food, okay? This quest we can actually finish since it doesn't give any XP. Next we do the combat related part of the quest Witch House. And then for whatever reason I started working on Tourist Trap next. Yeah, at this point I was just trying to progress in as many quests as I could. And that actually made me realize something. On the account so far, and especially today, I've just been running around doing whatever I can do. Progressing the account in whatever way I can. We don't have a clear goal. We are not progressing towards anything specific. We are just progressing. And with the restrictions of this account, it will take years before we get anywhere. Without a clear goal in mind, every upgrade feels small. Every quest is optional and every level is meaningless. And in a game this massive, if we don't choose a direction soon, we're just gonna end up wandering around. So it's time to fix that. In the next episode, we are gonna set ourselves a real goal. Now thanks for watching. I reply to every single comment, so feel free to leave something down below. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and goodbye.